Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah. Asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Hayya 'alas salah. Hayya 'alas salah. Hayya 'alal falah. Hayya 'alal falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlilhu fala hadiya lahu. Allahumma shalli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Amma ba'du fa usikum wa nafsi bi taqwallah. Wa qala ta'ala a'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatih wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. Wa qala ta'ala aidan a'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. Sadaqallahul Azim. Alhamdulillah, we thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again and again. I'd like to invite myself and to invite every one of us here to increase our taqwa to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by way of reminding each other. Tadkirah. Fadakir fa'inna dhikra tanfa'ul mu'minin. Today, inshallah, I also remind again myself and to all jama'ah today to increase our taqwa with the topic of the benefit of crisis. So, it is understood that any crisis may lead to problem. A crisis could be an earthquake, could be flood, like today in our Muslim brothers in Pakistan. Could be fire, could be war, or any virus, and even death. The outcome of any crisis is painful and awful, but the reward is multiple if we are adhere to patient and submit ourselves to Allah Ta'ala alone. The Quran teaches us to adhere to patience whenever we are stuck with calamities, crises, catastrophes, or any other type of virus. As Allah Ta'ala said from the beginning, and surely we shall test you with some fear and hunger, and less of wealth and life and crops, but give glad tidings to the to steadfast, to the sober, to who say, when a misfortune strike them, truly to Allah, inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Truly to Allah we belong, and truly to Him we shall return. That word, not only someone who passed away, that word, but any other crisis, any other problem, even small or big, to say inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. So, my dear brothers, many of us talk about the damage we receive out of a crisis. Very few of us will be able to talk about the benefit of a crisis. The crisis in every way is a very damaging problem to Muslim or non-Muslim since last 2 years or 3 years, and this year to all people around the globe. However, from this crisis, some benefit may come out. So let us summarize few benefits that we are to receive. Number one, coming back to Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala from our deep heart. During a crisis, we may come back to Allah Ta'ala. We will remember Allah Ta'ala and His favor upon us. We will ask Allah's forgiveness and mercy. We will promise Allah Ta'ala not to commit too many mistakes, too many sins in our lifetime. So as well as promise to Allah Ta'ala, to our communities as well, to forgive each other, to help each other, because that's why, remember, any crisis today is we have to remember from Allah Ta'ala. Health belong to Allah Ta'ala. Cure belong to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Health, disease, or sickness belong to Allah Ta'ala. Flood, what's happening this time? From Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So this is the main idea here. Come back quick to Allah Ta'ala. So, my brothers, inshallah, that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said in other verse, وَقَطَّعْنَاهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ أُمَامًا وَقَطَّعْنَاهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ أُمَامًا مِنْهُمُ الصَّالِحُونَ وَمِنْهُمْ دُونَ ذَلِكَ وَبَلَوْنَاهُمْ بِالْحَسَنَاتِ وَالسَّيِّئَاتِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْجِعُونَ صدق الله العظيم. Say, O Muhammad, and we have broken them, that time the Jews, up to into various separate groups on earth. Some of them are righteous, some are away from the teaching of Allah Ta'ala. And we try them with good blessing and evil calamities in order that they may turn to Allah's obedience, may turn to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, la'allahum yarji'un. This is the only way. Number two, it is passion. Passion is unusually, again, hardship. And also, I'm saying passion, even myself, is not guaranteed. I can to accept the sabah, the passion. Yes, sometimes we forget. So this is the time to remind each other. So passion, those who face hardship, turmoil, and crisis, if they are patient, Allah Ta'ala will reward them paradise, Jannah. The virus, the flood, the fires, anything. So it's type of test from Allah Ta'ala to examine us who is more patient than the other. Accordingly, we will be rewarded better. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ حَتَّى نَعْلَمَ الْمُجَاهِدِينَ مِنْكُمْ وَالصَّابِرِينَ وَنَبْلُوَ أَخْبَارَكُمْ. Surah Muhammad, verse 31. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said, and we shall try you until we test those among you who strive their utmost and persevere in passion, and we shall try your report يعني metro. Sadaqallahul alim. Number 3, purging what's in our heart. So this is really important. This crisis is a test from Allah Ta'ala to clarify through examination what is in our heart. Allah Ta'ala knows exactly what we feel and think, but Allah Ta'ala also knows. And Allah makes sure that such thinking have to come come out in public. So, or at least outward. Hence, our self will know exactly what is hidden in our heart. وَلْيَبْتَلْ مَا فِي صُدُورِكُمْ وَلَيُمَحِّصَ مَا فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ بِذَاتِ الصُّدُورِ. Sadaqallahu alayhi. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said here, but all these ways, all this was that Allah ta'ala might test what is in our heart and purge to purify what is in your heart, since Allah Ta'ala knows well the secret of our heart. Sadaqallahu. Number 4, increase our dialogue among ourselves, among Muslims, among our neighbors, among our family, even Muslim or non-Muslim. So this is really important. This concept and other crises oblige Muslims to talk among ourselves about any problem being faced. We discuss causes, symptoms, and result. We try to understand a situation from a different perspective, and hence get more information, education, and better knowledge. The situation to such a crisis might be better if Muslims keep our taqwa to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the honesty, sincerity, justice, and wisdom, and freedom to all without being biased or prejudiced. So, number 5, increase dialogue with our close friend or our best friend. Best friend is at home, and also others. Many non-Muslims started asking questions about Islam and Muslim, about halal and haram, about habit and custom, about rule and regulation, about Muslim and non-Muslim, finally, how to live together as human beings. Such type of dialogue help the non-Muslim to understand Islam as a very way of life, and Islam is very, very huge. Islam is not only just we are praying 5 times a day. So, and a complete system of life. Muslims are instructed to make dialogue with other non-Muslim friend or non-Muslim friend. So, and especially those who are called people of the book. So, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse 64, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Say, O people of the book, come to command as between us and you that we worship none but Allah Ta'ala alone, and that we associate no partner but Allah Ta'ala, and that none of us shall take others as Lord beside Allah Ta'ala. If they turn away, say, bear witness that we are Muslim. In other words, remembering our friend who are non-Muslim, who I believe in Nabi Isa alayhi salam. Isa, the only saying, I am a messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That only word, not any others. So number 6, increase the da'wah to ourselves by way of doing in alaqul karimah, by way of we are good talk. But inshallah, the da'wah also, when Allah Ta'ala said, invite all mankind to the way of your Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them in a way that are best and most gracious. Truly, your Lord knows best who has gone astray from his path. So he is the best knower and those who are guided. Inshallah, this one, I should be understand here from this verse, Muslims are not to convert people to Islam. They are not even to convince others, but inform them. So, doing the right thing is enough. So, in other words, we are not preaching, but we are reminding. Because everyone understands who is our Lord. Any religion understands. So, who is our Lord? The only thing we are tadkirah. Fadakir fa'inna dhikra tanfa'ul mu'minin. Aqulu qawli hadha wa astaghfiruh. Innahu huwal ghafurur rahim. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wal aqibatu lil muttaqin wala udwana illa 'alal zalimin. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala habibina wa nabiyyina Rasulillah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala alihi washabbihi ajma'in. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah al-malikul haqqul mubin wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu shadiqul wa'dil amin. Amma ba'du fa usikum wa nafsi bi taqwallah wa qala ta'ala a'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Innallaha wa malaikatahu yusholluna 'alan nabi ya ayyuhalladzina amanu shallu 'alaihi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim wa barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma ighfir lil muslimin wal muslimat wal mu'minin wal mu'minat al ahya'i minhum wal amwat innaka sami'un qaribun mujibud da'wat. Allahumma ighfir lana warhamna wa tub alaina. Allahumma ighfir lana wa li walina warhamhum kama rabbawna shighara ya arhamar rahimin. Allahumma barik lana fi hayatina wa barik lana fi dhurriyyatina wa la tadurruhum wa wafiqhum li ta'atika warzuqna birrahum. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Allahumma ansur Islam wal muslimin min masyarikil ardi ila magharibiha ya Allah. فإنك خير الناصرين. اللهم انصر المجاهدين في كل مكان يا الله فإنك خير الناصرين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. صدق الله العظيم وأقم الصلاة.